the things of the day.
Hello everybody. Okay, so we're driving right now. I don't know, am I in the shot, honey?
Yes.
Okay. So we are heading right now to OMSI. Again, the girls have another science class that they're doing. So like I said, every once in a while, because we homeschool, I don't know if you guys know, we homeschool our students. So to do additional science things, I don't really like doing science projects at home. I don't have all the equipment. You know, who wants to buy all that stuff, right? So sorry, excuse me. And so we are going to OMSI because they do all sorts of different science things that you could do, classes you could take. And so today they're doing a class. It's actually on earthquakes, so it's not super. I don't really know much about what it is. It's just about earthquakes, and I just signed them up because I like them to do like different things and learn different things. Sorry, hold on one second. Make sure I'm going the right direction. Did my phone turn off? Okay, I'm good. So last time that we were there, what class were you guys doing?
I think it was like a DNA. Like we put cotton swabs.
It was DNA?
Yeah.
What were you doing DNA of?
Our mouth. Like we would.
Ew. Oh, so you swabbed your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we had like little slates, and we wipe the hot swab on the slate.
And then we got this stuff to put on it to stick it, and then we slid it through the microscope.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this knob that makes it zoom in and then zoom out.
Mm-hmm. On the microscope?
Yeah. And then we can zoom in and see our DNA.
That's really cool. 'Cause that was like a 2-hour class, right? And I think this one again is like a 2-hour class that you're doing on earthquakes.
Will I be able to
tectonic plates, and all
survive?
that kind of stuff. Huh?
I said, will I be able to survive?
Yes, I know. You're under the weather. I'm sorry. I gave you medicine. Gave you some essential oils. You're doing good. You should be, half an hour you'll be feeling great. So that's what we're doing today. And then during the times they're doing that, I'll take Geneva up to an area where she can just hang out and chill and play. You guys have seen that before. As you know, we had a debacle last time with that whole situation. I'll talk about that later. But so yeah. Okay. Hello. I'll talk about that later. Anyway, but yes. Yes, they did. It's fine. It's whatever. So that's what we're doing now. We will give you more as we get there. All right. Bye. Do you remember the last time we were here?
Yes.
Yeah?
I peed in the sand.
What did you do?
Peed in the sand.
Yeah, but are you going to pee in the sand today? No. Because you're a big girl.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah?
The patty.
So we're going to work really hard to make sure we remind ourselves to not pee in the sand. We don't want another debacle like we had last time. Okay, so we're going to go in there, and you're going to be big. We're going to be victorious this time.
I'm brave.
You're brave. And you remember to go potty, right? Okay. We're being extra. Are you ready to go play?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Yay, we're ready.
Ой, ты спрячешься там, бачишь?
Oh, it's a baby fish. A baby fish.
Where?
Видишь большой фиш, да?
Tell with the reflection. I don't know. Daddy has it?
Look. Look. Over here. It looks like a crab.
Oh, it's a snail.
It's
a snail.
How did it get in there? Oh, that's a huge one. Fish. Oh, this is so cute.
All right, hold by his head.
Okay, so as you know, last time we had a debacle with Geneva peeing in the sand. This time we were successful, it went really well, but Savannah passed out during her class, which has been a chronic thing with her. We're not quite sure what causes it or why it happens. So it usually only takes about 2 to 5 minutes for her to recover from it, and then we're totally fine after that. So she usually can, like this time was probably one of the best times that she caught it and she knew, okay, I'm not feeling good, but she still, like, they tried to get her out of the classroom and she collapsed anyways onto the ground. So that's not what happened? Oh, see, I wasn't there. They called me because I was in class, but.
I was sitting on a chair and then they put me on the table.
Oh, okay. So you went down on the chair? Like you, okay. See, I wasn't there, so I don't know the story. This is why you have to say something and say what happened. So she's feeling okay now. She's got her color. She's good. This time I guess she went really red. They said she was feeling really hot. Right? You were feeling hot, and then you got kind of dizzy, and then you started screaming, which is what she usually does, because she starts to pass out. You know, it's a really weird sensation. If you've ever passed out, you know that the sensation is a little bit off-putting because it's not normal. Your body kind of just loses its abilities to do what it's supposed to do. So, not too far. So yeah, that happened this time again, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not fine. She's hungry. So anyway, I was going to say, Savannah has been doing this since about 3rd grade. Is it about 3rd grade? Yeah, passing out, and she was doing it when she was in school. She went down a couple times there too, and that's what it started. So we don't really know what causes it. What the doctors were saying, because they've done blood work, she went to the emergency room, like she went to a special hospital, you know, for kids, because she keeps doing it. She keeps passing out, and they said it's also really like one of those things where it's normal for girls to kind of do that. They don't really know what causes it. It's kind of like, it just happens, you know. That's not really an answer. It's not really what we want because it's not a complete answer, but it does happen. And we did notice because she, last summer, was it last summer or last winter, like she started getting bald spots in her hair. And I was panicking, like, why are you losing hair? Are you super sick? And they come to find out it was something so simple as vitamin D. She needed more vitamin D. She needs more vitamin D than most kids do, or most people do. So, and I heard a lot of people do take supplements for that during their winter times, and it's just not something I've ever done or even heard about before. So we started her on that, and I have not been giving her that this winter, huh? She has not been taking her supplement, and she went down today.
I almost did this morning.
That's funny. See, I feel like that's like the Holy Spirit telling us, like, okay, because I had thought about it like last week, like, oh, I should probably have her take that. I'm like, oh, she's fine. She seems normal and fine and happy and healthy.
I ate breakfast and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go take my pill, but then I didn't for some reason.
Come back here. So yeah.
And I got distracted.
So I feel like, you know, those are the moments you go like, oh, Holy Spirit, you know, God, are you telling me like I need to do this? This is something, you know, those are don't go. Don't do that. Those are the kind of things that you go, oh gosh, he is speaking to you, but you're like kind of bypassing, like, oh no, it was nothing. You know, I'm just thinking that it's no big deal, and then you forget about it and you move on with your day, and then here we are passing out in class, scaring everybody. Thank goodness there's a nurse in there, so I'm not super worried. But and we've gone through this a lot, so we just know she just has to come out of it, and then when she's out of it, she's fine. She goes back to normal, right? Yeah, really good. All right, so class is up for Destiny and was for Savannah, so we're gonna go pick her up, and I'm gonna head home today instead of staying, which is what we usually do, hang out longer. We're gonna head home. Oh, all right. So we have just finished and we're leaving early today. So tell me about your class today, because they did a lot of earthquakes, right?
Savannah wouldn't know. She wasn't there.
She was there for most of it. It was the last 15 minutes.
I know.
So go ahead and tell everybody about it.
There was a big earthquake in Japan. It was like 9.0.
9? It was huge. That's really big, right?
Yeah.
Geneva,
come
closer.
It's one of the biggest, actually.
Ever recorded?
Okay. Well, the biggest was 9.5, and it was in Chile. Santiago, Chile, which is in South America.
That's right. Geneva, stay close, please. You guys need to stay closer together so I can get you. Okay, tell me what else did you learn?
Well, I learned that earthquakes can happen anywhere and many different reasons.
Yeah, and if like there's like two like plates, like
Yeah.
titanic plates,
And if they push together, one's going this way and the other's going that way.
Show me again with your hands in the camera so I can see.
They push together, and then but then if they slip, then that could cause an earthquake. Yeah. And some earthquakes can happen underwater, which can make tsunamis, and they go obviously be really bad.
Right.
And, yeah, a lot of tsunamis happen after earthquakes. Yeah, and if there's a tsunami thing and it hits land, then the vibration, then it just bounces right back. So, yeah, and also, when you have an earthquake, after an earthquake, you have 15 minutes to get to higher ground before the tsunami happens.
To get what?
15 minutes to get to higher ground before.
So not very much time. 15 minutes.
To get to higher ground before the tsunami, if you're on the beach.
Yeah, think about that. How quick 15 minutes can go if you're running on the beach trying to get up somewhere high enough, because you don't know how good these waves are.
9 feet.
It's crazy. Coming with
9 feet.
Coming with like crazy force, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In the car. So, it was good. They had fun. I'm glad. Despite our little debacle, it worked out all right. Bye.